Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome back. Hope you're having a fantastic day. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some recent lifestyle favorites. If you are newer to my channel, I typically only upload a video like this 2-3 times a year. I don't do them terribly often, but when I feel like I have a really good roundup of just a random hodgepodge of things that I've come across in my everyday life that just either make life easier for me or are just helpful in one way or another, or things that, you know, like I would tell my friends about, I'll make one of these videos. So none of the items in today's video are either beauty or home fragrance related. If you're interested in that content, don't worry, it'll be back tomorrow. But yeah, I have a really great lineup of things that I want to share with you guys today. I have a hat, I've got some shoes, I've got some laundry care, I've got cleaning products, I've got some pet care things, some supplements, and we also talk about food because guess what? I love to eat, I love food. So yeah, I found a recipe that I made it for the first time last week, and it went over so well, so I feel like I have to share it with you guys. If you are heading out to a bunch of summer barbecues this summer and you are responsible for bringing the dessert to share with everybody, I have the most delicious and easiest dessert that honestly, it looks like $1 million. Once you assemble this thing, it looks so not only delicious, but beautiful. I think you might be the favorite person at the barbecue if you bring this. I know that my family really loved this recipe. Our neighbors loved it. It just went over really, really well, so I have to share it. But yeah, you guys, that's what this video is. It's just kind of a random hodgepodge of things that I've come across, and typically I share this kind of stuff over on my Instagram stories, but I thought I would go ahead and make a video since it's been a little while here. So also, if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's just MrKongsMom. Like I said, a lot of times I will just share these random one-offs like in my stories over there. And if you're not following me and you're interested, it's just, like I said, MrKongsMom. Be warned, it's mostly just pug content over there. I do have my trusty assistant who is sleeping behind me here, so if you hear any snoring, snorts, whatever else in the background, that's Alf. So he's taking his morning nap right now. All right, you guys, let's get into it. I will list and link everything in the description box down below, but you should be able to find most of these things like out in the wild pretty easily, at least for a lot of these things. So, but I will go ahead and list and link down below. Where should we start? Let's start with cleaning products. Okay, first of all, I was recently at my local Costco. I follow a bunch of like Instagram Costco accounts. So basically just accounts that share like random finds from Costco. And I have seen a lot of people posting about these Swedish dishcloths. And I was waiting forever for my local Costco to finally get these, and they had them, and you guys, what a game changer. Okay, first of all, I was really interested in these Swedish dishcloths because I am trying to, as I get older, I don't know, I feel like I'm turning into like more of like an earth-loving hippie every single day of my life, but I'm trying to eliminate waste where I can, right? Like we as humans create just a lot of garbage every single day of our lives. And one of the things that I go through like crazy are paper towels. I don't know what it is with me and paper towels, but I go through a lot of paper towels. And, you know, I have a sponge that I keep at the kitchen sink just to clean, you know, dishes that can't go in the dishwasher, but I don't use that sponge to wipe the counters. I've always just used paper towels. So I'll take a couple of paper towels and fold them up, and then, you know, I get my whatever cleaning product I'm using for the granite counters, and I'm, you know, cleaning the counters that way. But I do that at least a couple times a day. Also, anytime there's a spill, I'm always just reaching for paper towels. But these Swedish dishcloths are insanely absorbent, and these are such a great price point. They're such a great price point. Okay, so first of all, this is a pack of 12. There are a few different designs, and these work so well. Okay, so they are ultra water absorbent. I will attest to that. I actually used the one that I have down at the kitchen sink to clean up a spill that Stella had when she knocked her water glass over the other day. It just sucked all that water right up, and they really are super, super absorbent. They are plant-based. So these are made from all natural cotton and plant cellulose. They're reusable and they are machine washable. Okay, so when you get them out, they're gonna look like cardboard. And honestly, that's kind of what they feel like. In fact, when I first got one out, I was like, oh, that's a little stiff, but I knew, you know, like, hydrate this thing, and it turns into almost a very thin sponge. You can see how thin these are. So it will puff up just a little bit. And then it's got this kind of texture on the back here. Can you see that texture? Is it gonna focus? Yeah, you can see a little bit of that texture there. The front side is a lot more smooth. You guys, these clean my counters so well. They absorb spills like it's their job. These are genius. And they're under $10 for this 12 pack at Costco. Go to your local Costco, get them. I actually almost bought 2 of these, but my hope is that they are going to get some more of these for like the fall and holiday time that are maybe a little bit more like winter themed, if you will. These are definitely very like summery patterns, which great for this time of year, but like there's 12 in here and they are machine washable. Now these are not gonna last forever. Eventually they do kind of start to break down, but you get quite a few uses out of these before, you know, you can compost them. Because they are made from the cotton and the plant cellulose. I don't quote me on this, but I believe you can even put these like in your compost pile. So I just think they're genius. And there's 12 in this box. Like I said, 12 for under $10. Boy, they're really, yeah. There's some of the different patterns. Aren't they cute? Oh, I think I like this one the most, but these are genius. And I'm telling you, the price point, the absorbency, the just using a lot less paper towels. These are so worth picking up. I love them, and I'm glad that my Costco finally got them. So there's that. I just want to quickly mention a bathroom cleaner that I have now been using for quite some time. I actually just finished my last Scentsy bathroom cleaner. So I'm getting ready to put this one into the bathroom. This is the bathroom cleaner in the fragrance Pink Sunshine. It's kind of this like nice, bright, cheery, sweet scent. Lots of different fragrances available. This one I think is just a limited edition, like summer type of situation. But I love this bathroom cleaner. A lot of the bathroom cleaners I've used in the past they're just incredibly stinky. I get headaches. You know, if something is really loaded down with like a ton of bleach and stuff like that, I do think there are cases where you do need those more deep cleaning type products. And typically once a month I do a really deep cleaning of the bathroom where I will utilize those, you know, more Lysol type products. But in between, just like the regular weekly cleanings that I do, the Scentsy bathroom cleaner keeps everything looking pretty fantastic. And this doesn't irritate my lungs. It's so great. In fact, I'm really excited to take one of these Swedish dishcloths and pop that into my bathroom because once again, like, a lot of times I would just bring paper towels up with me and, you know, use those to, you know, do like the in-between deep cleanings. And yeah, so excited to have those dishcloths. But anyway, back to this. These are great cleaners. I think they work fantastic. These do not have, I don't think I'm pretty sure there's no bleach or anything like that in here. They definitely will get things clean, but disinfected, not from this, but clean for sure. So in between bathroom cleanings, this is fantastic. I love it. If you're not into this Pink Sunshine scent, there's lots of scents available, but I really swear by these. And they have a lot of fun fragrances. So anyway, you do have to go through a Scentsy consultant to get these cleaning products from Scentsy. So if you go to the main Scentsy website, you can definitely enter your zip code and it'll pop out a bunch of consultants that are in your area. I just buy all this stuff from my friend Lisa, she has been my consultant for years. So yeah, I just order from my friend Lisa, but if you're looking for someone local, you can find them by just going to the Scentsy website. Okay, we're gonna stick with Scentsy for a second because I also wanna talk about their laundry liquid and their washer whiffs. I'm also gonna be talking about the new Bath and Body Works laundry detergent as well. But let's go ahead and talk about the Scentsy first. So first of all, I've mentioned these before in the past, but I have to mention this specific fragrance. It's the Starburst Sky. There's a bundle available. I picked it up and you guys, I am in heaven with this fragrance. If you follow my perfume content, you know that I'm a huge fan of the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. I think that this Starburst Sky fragrance from Scentsy is very, very close to that, to the profile of that perfume. And I love the Scentsy laundry products. They get my clothes really clean. Now I only use these for myself. My husband, he has more sensitive skin in terms of like fragrances from laundry detergents. So he gets the Free and Clear from, I can't remember, I think it's like Method or something. He gets the non-fragrance laundry products, but for my stuff, I like the smelly things, and you guys, these are fabulous. So these washer whiffs are the only like scent booster type product that I will use, because I have found when I've used those other scent boosters that have the ones, you know, that look like the waxy beads, I find that those leave a film on laundry over time. You can almost like feel it on your towels. It affects the absorbency of your towels. It leaves a film on your clothing. I think over time, it kind of dulls the colors. While they make laundry smell amazing, don't get me wrong, I get it. It definitely will make your laundry a lot smellier, but I just don't think it's worth like the damage to the clothing or, you know, whatever else you're washing. These washer whiffs, these look like they are just basically salt granules. Like this is not a waxy bead, if you will. They are highly fragranced. In fact, this Starburst Sky, you guys, I cannot get enough of this scent. But I love these. Never once have I noticed a film on my towels that I use or on the clothing. And the best part is that I can do my laundry, fold it, put it away, and then 2 weeks later, go to grab either a sweatshirt or a t-shirt. I put it on, I can still smell the scent. And that to me says that's a good laundry booster because it sticks around. Listen, if you like the Vanilla Woods, check out the Starburst Sky. It is delightful. I do also want to mention that I've been trying the laundry care from, this is from Bath and Body Works. That's right, Bath and Body Works is getting into the laundry care. I recently picked up the Raspberry Rainbow and the 1,000 Wishes. My 12-year-old daughter loves 1,000 Wishes. That is such a heavy, kind of oppressive, mature fragrance, if you will. I'm shocked that that's her favorite Bath and Body Works scent, but I'm trying to teach her how to do her own laundry. She is 12 now, and yeah, she changes clothes like it's her job. She will come down sometimes with 3 different outfits in one day. And of course, she doesn't fold things and put them away. She just, you know, throws them on the floor. So she has a bunch of laundry. So I'm trying to teach her how to do her own laundry, because guess what? I'm not here for, you know, 3 outfit changes a day. Like no, I'm sorry. If you want to do that, that's fine, but you're gonna have to learn to do your own stuff. So I got her own bottle, and you guys, it works. Like she's so excited to do her own laundry because it smells like her favorite Bath and Body Works fragrance. Anyway, I opted for the Raspberry Rainbow myself. This is a fruity fragrance, and it's so good. First of all, lovely, highly fragranced. I did not pick up the scent booster because they have that waxy, I don't know, I don't love those. Like I said, washer whiffs I'll do, but the other stuff I can't with those. So I just opted for this. I will say you don't retain a lot of this fragrance if you put the clothing in the dryer, but when I line dry certain pieces, the fragrance seems to stick around a little bit more. So I'm wondering if the heat of the dryer kind of, you know, maybe, I don't want to say burns off the extra fragrance, but you know, it's not quite as scented when I put the clothing in the dryer versus hanging it dry. But really gets my clothing clean. works well on just, you know, random stains. I'm working out in the yard a lot right now, so, you know, there's grass stains and stuff that, you know, I have to deal with, but this works like a dream. These are on sale, usually 2 for $30, but I've seen them on sale as low as like $11.50 per bottle. So yeah, if you're in the market for some fun new laundry detergent, hit up your local Bath & Body Works because they have a few different fragrances available. This one appealed to me the most, but they have all sorts of fragrances. So I would say definitely worth a try. These are good with high efficiency machines, which is what we have. We have a front loader. It says it does up to 64 loads. It's 32 ounces. So yeah, I think it's worth checking out. If you like, you know, playing with laundry stuff, it's worth checking out. All right, I'm gonna mention just a couple of supplements. Now, obviously, always check with your doctor before starting anything. And I've mentioned this particular iron supplement before because last year I discovered that I was severely low in terms of ferritin levels in my body. Those are related to, you know, your iron. My levels were 6. A normal person's levels for like ferritin in their body for a woman of my age is 30. So 6 is a long way from 30 in terms of ferritin levels. So I needed an iron supplement. The one that my doctor originally prescribed to me was so hard on my stomach. I couldn't do it. I contacted her, I think it was like 3 days after I started, and I was like, I'm sorry, I can't. Like, if you want me to get these iron levels up, is there anything else that I can do? Like, I will eat steak, do whatever. And she was like, no. I thought that might happen. I have kind of a queasy stomach to start with. She was like, go online and look for a gentle iron. Let me know which one you're interested in. I'll review it and let you know if it's a good option. So did some research, sent her this, and she was like, fabulous, go do it. So this is the Thorn Ferrosorb. This not only has iron in it, but it also has vitamin C. And if you know anything about iron in terms of supplementation, it is really best to take it with vitamin C. The vitamin C helps the absorption of the iron. And since I was so low, I really wanted to make sure that I was doing all of this right to build my iron stores again. I need to actually go have a blood test done to see where I'm at this point. But you guys, once I figured out that I was like severely deficient in terms of ferritin and I addressed that issue, my hair loss all but stopped. And I was losing hair like it was my job. So not only was I dealing with perimenopause, which just automatically can come with hair loss issues, but my extremely low ferritin levels, man, that really did me in. Now I have also addressed the underlying issue that was causing the low ferritin. So listen, if you are struggling with your health, if you are struggling with hair loss, your body's trying to tell you something, go see your doctor. I know that in America it's not fun. The healthcare system here blows, but you got to try to figure out what's going on. You can mask things as much as you want, but address the underlying issues. So anyway, I feel so much better since taking this. This one also happens to have vitamin B6. It has folate. It has vitamin B12 in it as well. So I feel like I get a few benefits out of this one. I used to just get their regular gentle iron. This one's a little bit more expensive, but also I'm not having to pay for a separate vitamin C to take with the iron. So anyway, I love this one. It's so easy on my stomach. It's doctor approved, at least in terms of my doctor, and I really like this one. So if you're struggling with your iron levels, first of all, go get a blood test. Second of all, try gentle iron. I feel so much better. I cannot tell you how much better I feel. Okay, another one I want to mention, and this is something that I take, you know, sometimes I'm a little bit more consistent with it. I'm consistent with it right now because, one, it's helping me sleep a whole lot better. This is the Calm Magnesium Citrate Supplement. This helps to support healthy magnesium levels. A lot of women who are in perimenopause, and just I think a lot of Americans in general, are kind of deficient in their magnesium. So that might be another reason why you're feeling sluggish or, you know, run down all the time. Yeah, blood work, man, it's a good thing. So you can get magnesium citrate in a few different formats. I really like this calm powder. I bought this big Mama Jama at Costco because I love Costco. So I'm actually almost nearing the end of this. You can see it's just a powder. And I just take a scooper full here and I put this into 8 ounces of water, mix it up. It has a like raspberry lemon flavor. It's delicious. I don't think that this is like gross tasting or anything. And it gets the extra magnesium into my system in a way that is palatable to me. And that helps me then sleep better at night. And 2, guess who's not dealing with leg cramps as much anymore? This guy. Magnesium. It's magical. If you're deficient, get that figured out. Okay, we're moving on to... you know what? I'm gonna do the shoes and the hat really quickly. Okay, listen, it's summertime. We're all outdoors a whole lot. And if you are someone who struggles with melasma, one of the best things that you can do is invest in a hat that provides some shade for your face so that it doesn't cause your melasma to flare. You guys have seen my melasma on my forehead. It comes, it goes. Hydroquinone gets rid of it completely. But as soon as I go out in the sun and get any exposure, it just right back on my forehead. So not fun, but it is what it is. It's my lot in life now. But listen, I have an enormous gourd. It is hard for me to find hats to fit my enormous head. I feel like on YouTube, like on camera, it's really hard to gauge like people's stature or size. A lot of people that I have met, or the people that I have met in real life who know me from online here, have always just said like, you seem like you're a lot smaller on camera. I don't take that as an insult. Listen, I'm 5'7". I am built very solidly, like a tank, I like to say. I'm not petite, I'm not dainty, and my head is not petite or dainty either, which makes finding hats a friggin' nightmare. I can't walk into Target or Old Navy or whatever other store that's selling like cute little straw hats and just like plop that on my head. Doesn't work. I have a big circumference. So I had to go online and I found this company called Sun Grubbies. And you guys, they make hats for people with big heads, like me. So I wanted a really wide brimmed hat. So I picked this one. Now I shared this one last year and I wore the heck out of it. And I'll be sporting the heck out of it again this summer. Is it obnoxious? Yes, you don't have to get one this obnoxious, but I don't know. I thought it was fun. Anyway, this is a size extra large. And what I like about it is I can actually adjust this. So there's a little drawstring on the inside of here. So if for whatever reason my head shrinks in the future, I can just tighten this up and then the hat will still work for me. But yeah, I don't see my head shrinking anytime soon. Anyway, guys, this thing is fabulous. Look at it. First of all, sorry. I usually put my hair like back when I put this thing on. The brim, you can kind of like, you know, shape it and mold it however you want. Usually like I just put it up like that. So, but you guys, this protects my entire face. It protects the back of my neck because it has this lovely wide brim. I just get a good amount of protection. I believe this one also has UV protection like built into the fabric. So yeah, if you're looking for a hat and you have a big head, you should check out Sun Grubbies. I'm telling you, they have a huge variety of hats to choose from. I'm kind of tempted to hit them up again this summer to see if I can find a black one. Don't get me wrong, I really do like this tan color, but yeah, if I'm wearing makeup, I definitely have to clean it off the band here periodically. That's not a big deal. It's easy enough to do, but yeah, you guys, it's genius. And yeah, it's so frustrating to not be able to just like go buy a hat. There are companies out there for people like us. So Sun Grubbies, I think, is the best one that I found. Check them out. Okay, let's discuss shoes. All right, listen, I'm originally from Germany. I was born in Germany. I moved to the US when I was 10. My former stepdad was American, and he met my mom when he was stationed in Germany at Ramstein Air Force Base. So they got married, and when he got out of the army, he wanted to move back to the US, so that's how I ended up here. I've been here for a long time now, but I still cling to my German roots, including my love of Birkenstocks. Now, for the longest time, when I was a kid in like the 90s, I was still wearing Birkenstocks because my Oma would send me a new pair constantly, basically. But like I wore these shoes like it was my job. My Oma was obsessed with my feet because I was born with flat feet. Like I don't have an arch, and she's big on orthotic support. Well, she was when she was alive, bless her heart. But anyway, I've worn Birkenstocks for pretty much my entire life. I love them every summer. Not every summer, because usually they last quite a while, but like every 2 to 3 summers, I'll grab myself a new pair of Birks. And this summer I decided to go for some platform Birkenstocks. These are from their Papilio line. I think I ordered these off of QVC. So you can see they have a little bit of like a platform to them. I'm not short to begin with, but my husband's really tall, so I feel like I have a lot of flexibility in terms of wearing heels and platforms. I don't have to think about these things. Not that it would even really matter to me if he was my height or even shorter, but anyway, I love me a good platform shoe. These are so cute. Now this is actually from their vegan collection, so this is vegan leather here. But these are so comfortable, and I love the white. I love the white. I will say, I'm gonna have to clean them a little bit more often. But I'll just take one of my Swedish dishcloths and designate it as one of my like shoe cleaning cloths, and I'll just clean these up when I need to. But aren't they the super cutest? I love them. I've gotten so many compliments and questions on these. If you need a comfortable pair of shoes for the summer, I just can't give enough votes to Birkenstock for that because they rock. They rock. Okay, we have a few more things to discuss, but I can tell that my camera is going to cut me off here in a second. So we're just gonna take a little break here, and we'll be right back. All right, I'm really sorry, you guys. I really thought I was gonna keep today's video to under 30 minutes, but clearly I am just not capable. Brevity is not one of those virtues that I was blessed with, so let's continue on. All right, let's discuss salt. Listen, if somebody would have told me in my mid-40s that I would become like a salt connoisseur, I would have probably laughed in their face, but here I am 45, and I've been on the hunt for the perfect flaky sea salt for a little while now, and I came across this massive bucket of the Maldon sea salt flakes at Costco recently, and let me tell you, if you are also hunting for the perfect sea salt flakes, get your butt down to your local Costco and pick these up. First of all, this giant bucket, this vat of salt, was under $10. Sea salt just is in general a little bit more expensive, but this stuff just tastes so good. So I went ahead and put a bunch of this already into my olive wood salt cellar that I keep next to the cooktop down in the kitchen. But let me show you guys these gorgeous flakes. I don't think you're really gonna be able to like see them, but these are nice, big, like chunky sea salt flakes, and oh my gosh, the flavor of this salt is so good. So this is produced by the Maldon Salt Company out of the UK. And I have just absolutely fallen in love with this, and I hope Costco continues to carry this. I mean, I feel like it'll be a little while before I need to buy another vat of the Maldon sea salt flakes, but I hope that they keep this product around, because I'm telling you, just as like a finishing salt, or to like put a little bit of extra salt like in your soup or something, there's something about flaky sea salt that is just so delicious, and it just tastes good. I don't know what it is, but at this point in my life, different salts taste different. And this one I think is one of like the best tasting salts that I've ever found. So if you are also a salt connoisseur, you can find that at Costco. All right, guys, it's time to discuss this dessert. First of all, I came across this on, I can't remember if it was on Instagram or if I was on Facebook or wherever it was, but it was just presented to me as like an ad from like the Food Network or something. This is the Magnolia Bakery banana cream pudding. And oh my gosh, you guys, I will put a link to the recipe in the description box. I'll kind of quickly walk you through it. So you basically take sweetened condensed milk and vanilla pudding. So they actually say to get the Jello brand. Now this is the banana cream, but the first time that I made it, I did make it with the vanilla pudding. And so you mix the sweetened condensed milk with water, then you add your thing of pudding, you mix that up, you pop it in the fridge, wait for that to set. Then you take 3 cups of heavy whipping cream. I also put a little bit of vanilla in my whipping cream, but the recipe didn't call for that, but I think that was a good decision on my part. And you whip that up. And then you take spoonfuls of your pudding after it has set and you mix it into the whipped cream. Now you might be tempted to fold it in. Nope, you do all of this in a mixer. I use my KitchenAid stand mixer, but you can use, you know, like the handheld one, whatever you have. But you just mix all of that together slowly. Then you slice up bananas. I think I used either like 5 or 6 bananas, and then you get a box of vanilla wafers. And then you get your prettiest bowl, because presentation counts here. So this is actually a trifle bowl that we got for our wedding back in 2008. And I'm embarrassed to say that this is the very first time that I've used this dang thing. I have had this for years and I've always thought, oh, I should make a bunch of trifles. Did I ever? No. But now I'm gonna use it like it's my job, because I made the most delicious dessert. You guys, this thing is so easy. So you basically take the pudding whipped cream concoction, you put a layer down, you put your bananas, you put your vanilla wafers, you put another layer of the pudding mixture, and then you just do that until you get to the top. And then at the very top, you crush up some vanilla wafers and you just sprinkle them as like a little, I don't know, zhuzhing at the end. Pop that in your fridge. You really want to let this sit for at least a couple of hours for those vanilla wafers to get soft. This is so good, you guys. The presentation is beautiful. It tastes like $1,000,000. It tastes like you spent hours putting this thing together. And if it wasn't for waiting for the pudding to like chill or set up, I think I could have put this together in like under a half hour. It is so easy. It's so delicious. You don't have to bake anything, and you are set with a gorgeous dessert that everybody is absolutely going to go gaga over. I'm telling you, you need to try it. Again, I'll link it down below. It's the Magnolia Bakery, as in like the Chip and Joanna Gaines, those people. My mom loves Joanna Gaines. I don't watch any of like their shows, but my mom's a big fan. So I'm excited to actually share this recipe with her. I know she's gonna love it. So anyway, try that. I'm telling you, so good. All right. Just a couple more things that I want to share. Let's talk about a couple of pet things. So I have 2 pugs. If you're new, pugs are my thing. I have loved pugs for years. My first pug was Mr. Kong, thus my channel name. That's actually him back there. That painting. He's wearing a little ascot and a smoking jacket, and he's enjoying a nice glass of Chianti. Anyway, I love those funny like pet picture things that you can do. So anyway, that's Mr. Kong. He was the great love of my life. Anyway, one of my regrets with Mr. Kong was that I did not put him on glucosamine earlier in life. I think I started giving him glucosamine when he was like 9 or 10 years old. And I think by that point, maybe it was a little bit too late. If you weren't around during that time, during his last, I would say year, he ended up getting a condition called pug myelopathy, and so he lost use of his hind legs. He was still able to get around. He would just scoot around. We have hardwoods downstairs, and he was wearing a diaper, and the diaper was kind of slippery, and so he would just scoot around. Like he was so strong, like his upper body was like massively built. Like he was just like he was a husky little guy. But anyway, one of the things that the pet would sometimes talk to me about when he was younger was giving him glucosamine, and I just always thought like, oh, probably doesn't matter. And so I didn't think about it until it was later. anyway, I'm not doing that with the 2 that I have now. They started getting glucosamine as soon as the vet said it was okay to give it to them as like puppies, essentially. So I think I started when Penny was around 8 months, and I think I started Alf around 8 months as well. So the Cosequin that I get it's available at Costco. So the very best deal that you'll find on this stuff is at Costco. If you have larger dogs, I don't know, I think it might just be worth getting a Costco membership for this alone, because it's pretty spendy when I've purchased it at other places like Petco. But this has 180 tablets. They are, I think, flavored because the dogs just think of these as treats. This has MSM as well as hyaluronic acid, and I'm telling you, I think it keeps their joints in such better health. They really have not had any adverse reactions, and the vet is, you know, they're always asking us like, are you still giving them the glucosamine? And as soon as I say yes, they're like, great, like these dogs need this. So what's great about our dogs is that after the initial 4 to 6 weeks, when they get like 1 full tablet, after that they go down to a half tablet. So their weight is between 16 and 30 pounds. Alpha's a little heavier, Penny's a little bit more petite, but they the initial 6 weeks was 1 tablet each, and then after the initial 6 weeks you break them in half, for depending on the weight of your dog, obviously. So they're really easy. I don't know, they smell kind of beefy, so I don't know, our dogs love them. So give your dog some glucosamine. I really think that it does make a difference in their overall joint health. So that's a really great brand that I've loved for a long time now. Also at Costco, if your dog enjoys beef liver, like that's our dog's favorite treat. But when I buy it at Mud Bay or Petco, again, you get these like really small bags, and even the small, tiny bags are like $15, sometimes even more. You guys, look at these these are the Nutri Bites freeze-dried beef liver. It's literally just freeze-dried beef liver. Does it smell great? No, it kind of makes me want to gag, but it is what it is. Oh, the smell. Whoo! And Alf is probably, oh, yep, he just reared his head. He was like, what, beef liver? So they're just hunks like this. Here you go, buddy. Here's beef liver. Yeah, so our dogs get like a couple of these a day. This bag, this massive bag is, I think, $10.99 at Costco. This is the best deal I've ever found for freeze-dried treats. And yeah, it's just beef liver, but it's freeze-dried. So anyway, yeah, he is just chowing down back here. The dogs love these. If you have dogs and you feed them stuff like this, go to Costco. This is a really good price point. And you guys, that's it. That's everything. I mean, what are we like at 40 minutes? This has been way too long. I appreciate you guys being here. I'll go ahead and list and link everything in the description box down below. But like I said, most of this stuff you might be able to find at your local grocery store. So I don't know, happy hunting. I appreciate you guys being here. It'll probably be a little while since until you see this video again. So let me know if you'd like these maybe a little bit more frequently. I'm always looking for fun new things to bring into the house in terms of food or cleaning supplies, you know, snacks, things like that. So let me know if you're interested in more of these types of videos, but I'll definitely keep sharing them at least a few times a year. Thanks a lot. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.